Hello, in this video I will show you how to customize my Bootstrap 3 starter project named Sparky. This starter project contains a grunt file with all of the tasks you need to convert Sass into CSS. Using Sparky will save you time setting everything up, and so you can see your changes affect all the components right on the homepage. So, let's begin. In your browser, go to github.com and log into your account. Now, in the search bar, enter the keywords Sparky Bootstrap and hit enter. Now, click on the Sparky repository. Click on the Clone or Download green button in the top right-hand corner. Select and copy the web URL to your clipboard by pressing CTRL C on your keyboard. Now, in the top right-hand corner of the screen, click on the plus sign next to your account profile image. A drop-down will appear. Click on Import Repository. Now, paste the Sparky clone URL you just copied into the old repository input box, and give your new repository a name. I'm going to call mine Blue Sparky. Click on the Begin Import button and wait for the importing to complete. Now navigate to your new repository by clicking the blue link of your repository name. Click on the green Clone or Download button and then click on Open in Desktop to open the repository on your local machine. GitHub Desktop will now ask you where on your machine you would like the project to be stored. Since we want to test our projects locally with XAMPP, I recommend saving all of your projects in the htdocs folder. Once cloning is complete, in the left sidebar, right-click the repository name and a drop-down will appear. Click on Open and Explore. Now, let's customize this project. Go to your Start menu and search for Git Shell. This will open PowerShell with Git running, which will let us run bower and git commands in the command line. Now we need to navigate to our Blue Sparky project folder so that we can install things into the folder. In your Explorer window, copy the folder path to your clipboard. Then in the shell window, type in cd and then paste in your folder path and hit enter. CD stands for Change Directory, so you told your computer to focus on just the Blue Sparky folder. The first command we want to run is npm install. In your shell, type npm install and hit enter. This command reads your project JSON file and installs everything our project needs. In our case, we need a few grunt packages. These are stored in the Node modules folder that has just been added to your project folder. Next, you are going to install Bower packages. This will read the Bower JSON file and download the packages you want for your project. In our case, we want Bootstrap 3 Sass, jQuery, and FontAwesome. In your shell, type Bower install and hit enter. These packages are stored in the Bower_components folder that has now been added to your project. You might be wondering, why are no modules and Bower components not already in the repository? Well, it's good practice to keep your grunt and Bower packages out of your repository. This makes sure you download the latest files from the libraries you don't control and also keeps your project lean as you share it with others. You can exclude files and folders from your repository by adding folder names to your .gitignore file, which is already done for you in this project. Okay, let's test the site on our local host. Open up the XAMPP control panel and turn on Apache. In your browser, type in localhost/blue Sparky and hit enter. Open your code editor and drag the Blue Sparky folder into the editor window to create a new project window. Open up index.html and split the screen with the left being your code and the right being your browser. I'm now going to scroll down to the Jumbotron code section and change the name to Blue Sparky and hit save. Since I have the Live.js Chrome extension, the page will auto-refresh. Now I want to change the color of the flame to blue by changing the Bootstrap Sass variable. In your project folder, open up the Sass folder and open the file _Sparky-variables. This is an exact copy of the Bootstrap 3 variable file. This lets you keep the Bootstrap folder inside the Bower components untouched. You'll simply override those default variables with what you had inside the Sparky variables file. Okay, look for the brand primary variable and change the color red to blue and hit save. Nothing will happen yet. We now need to convert our Sass into CSS. For this, I'm going to use grunt. Back in your shell, we're going to run our last command. In your shell, type start grunt watch and hit enter. The start command will open a new window just for the watching part, leaving you an open window for another command if you need it. You should now see a blue flame in your browser window. Since grunt is watching your project folder, experiment changing the variable again to test it out. Okay, after major changes, it's good to save them to your repository or commit the changes. Back in GitHub desktop, it should recognize new changes. Enter a brief summary and click Commit to Master. Then click on the Sync button in the top right-hand corner. Let's say you want to share this project with someone so they can see your awesome blue version of Sparky. GitHub Pages makes it really easy. In your browser, go to github.com and go to Blue Sparky repo. Click on the Settings tab and scroll down to where you see GitHub Pages. Under the Source dropdown, select Master Branch and click Save. Click on the Publish URL to preview your project. Great job! You now know how to customize Bootstrap 3 Sass variables using grunt and preview the changes locally and with GitHub Pages. I created a printable PDF of all the Bootstrap 3 variables to help you have a quick glance of what can be easily customized. You can get a free copy by going to bootstrapcreative.com/b3sass. Thank you for watching and be sure to subscribe to be notified of future tutorials.